The Galapagos Islands are known for their diverse animal species, but plant species are a different story. The intense sun and the lack of fresh water limits the types of plants that can live on these islands. But one tree in particular has adapted and thrived in this climate, turning rocky shorelines into dense forest land. Welcome to the mangrove forest. There are 70 known species of mangroves, with the majority found in the tropics, including the Galapagos Islands. All of them can filter salt out of seawater, accessing fresh water they can use. However, certain mangroves have limitations. They are divided into 3 general groups based on their saltwater and anaerobic tolerance. White mangroves prefer drier areas and grow upshore. Black mangroves are partially submerged at high tide and exposed at low tide. Finally, red mangroves are almost always submerged in water, at both high tide and low tide. What allows them to live in these conditions? 90% of the salt in seawater is filtered as it enters their roots. The rest of the salt is excreted by their leaves. Prop roots provide the mangrove with support at low tide. At high tide, specialized roots called pneumatophores serve as snorkels, allowing the tree to get oxygen while underwater. They can also serve as an anchor for organisms, like these mangrove oysters. And these aren't the only species. Compared to the strong currents and waves of the ocean, waters in the mangrove forests are calm, only moving with the tides. Their dense root systems also keep predators out, making the mangrove forest a barrier and a sanctuary, perfect for marine life like green sea turtles, as well as juvenile fish nurseries. It's estimated that 75% of commercially caught fish are associated with mangroves, and up to 260 species of fish can live there. These fish nurseries can support other organisms. For example, some mangrove forests have up to 75 bird species. This brown pelican uses mangroves to nest and raise their young. Others, like herons and egrets, take advantage of the terrain to hunt for fish. More aquatic birds, like the Galapagos penguin, swim through the shallow water to hunt. Other animals, like marine iguanas, prefer to be closer to the sea, but still enjoy mangroves for their shade. By absorbing water through their roots, mangrove forests serve as filters, removing harmful substances from rivers and streams before going out to sea. They trap sediments as well, preventing erosion and stabilizing the coastline against strong waves and storms. Islands, like the Galapagos, can be more sensitive to these events. Though the Galapagos Islands are known more for their animal species than plants, it's the mangrove tree that provides habitat, food, protection, and stability to both the residents and the islands themselves.